Prague. Find out why they call it Europe's Golden City. Experience the historical Old Town Square. Take a boat trip on the Molden River. Or take in the view of one of Europe's oldest cities from above. Enjoy the rich culture Czech's capital city has to offer. Let ITR take you there. Coming up on the Bavaria Update, a look at Grafenwehr's newest facility.
Well, in some cases, I might, say it's all relative to what they're used to, but in this case, I would say anybody's going to be impressed with what we're putting in here because it's so new and it's so nice. We haven't held back.
All this and more as the Bavaria Update starts right now.
An inside peek at Grafenwehr's brand new fitness center and what people in the community are saying about it. Good evening and thanks for joining us. If you've ever wondered what it takes to put together a project like Grafenwehr's new state-of-the-art fitness center, you're about to find out. Later on, we'll introduce you to some of the key players in that project. Plus, what other goodies can you look forward to in the future in the way of construction and remodeling? Stick around and we'll show you. But first, if you're familiar with the fitness community, you may have been hearing words like state-of-the-art and world-class lately. They're both terms that officials have used to describe Grafenwehr's new gym. At the open house, officials got to formally show off the new facility to the public. The new building has a room dedicated to spinning, complete with a strobe light. They can also comfortably accommodate the aerobics folks, the weightlifters, and the cardio nuts.
Oh, I think it's a great boost on the quality of life for soldiers. As you can probably go anywhere in the world, this is definitely one of the finest facilities you will find, anywhere.
Here's a shot of the outside. It's from the field just in front of the gym. The track is positioned around that field. If you haven't had a chance to try out the new facility for yourself, here's what a couple folks are saying that have tried it.
The equipment to the view, it's awesome.
Great, huge, nice.
The Grafenwehr Fitness Center is open Monday through Wednesday and Fridays from 5:30 a.m. until 9 p.m., Thursdays from 9 to 9, and weekends and holidays from 10 to 6. Well, you've seen Grafenwehr's new gym, or as much as we could show you in that last piece. But have you ever stopped to consider what goes into a project like that? Who gets involved and why? We'll introduce you to some of the key players in just a moment, but first, here's your community roundup and weather forecast.
Here's your community roundup for the Grafenwehr, Vilsec, and Hohenfels communities. Army Europe MWR hosts a men's softball officials clinic from April 11th through the 15th. Call 370-7944 for details. Garrison Grafenwehr leases 11 lakes and 3 streams so soldiers and family members can go fishing. The next class is April 6th through the 9th. Call Graf ODR for details.
Here's your weather forecast for Grafenwehr, Vilsec, and Hohenfels. Thursday, you can expect partly cloudy skies with highs around 45 and lows in the upper 20s. Friday, it's more of the same with partly cloudy skies. High temperatures could reach 48 with overnight lows dipping to 25. Sunny skies with some clouds mixed in is the forecast for Saturday. Highs jump to around 54 degrees with lows around 29.
At this point, construction and Grafenwehr are two words usually used together. It's everywhere. New buildings, new housing areas, all in response to the Army's transformation. When will you get to start using these new facilities? Could be sooner than you think. Staff Sergeant Frank Minnie has more on how the Corps of Engineers takes center stage in the remodeling of an entire community.
To the average person, it may look like a mess, but to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, it's a masterpiece in progress. The Efficient Basing Grafenwehr, or EBG project they've undertaken, has required teamwork and patience.
It can be very complex work, and there will be problems that arise that cause stress and a little frustration on the parts of the people involved. And so they got to be able to work together as a team to work their way through these engineering type problems to find the solutions.
The EBG project that was started in 2004 is nearly halfway complete now. One facility has already opened, the Graf Fitness Center, and doors on other facilities will continue to open until the project is complete around 2009.
The goal of that project is to produce the facilities that would support an entire brigade's worth of soldiers and their families and the infrastructure needed to support those people.
Because this brigade-size unit is coming, the amount of soldiers is expected to increase dramatically, going from about 1,000 to about 3,200. There was no holding back for these soldiers and their family members when it came to money. The overall cost of the EBG project, about $700 million.
Well, in some cases, I might, say it's all relative to what they're used to, but in this case, I would say anybody's going to be impressed with what we're putting in here because it's so new and it's so nice. We haven't held back. We're giving them really their money's worth in these facilities, and I think it's as nice as you're going to find in any modern community in the States.
For AFN, I'm Army Sergeant Frank Minnie, Grafenwehr, Germany.
For these stories, community information, weather, road conditions, and more, just log on to our website. Go to afneurope.net and click on the Bavaria link. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening. The Spring Bazaar in Hohenfels. Pick up arts and crafts, wine, furniture, and more this weekend at the Post Gym. Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8 and Sunday from 11 to 5.